Have you ever stopped to think about who the richest celebrities in the world really are? And how they managed to go from ordinary, everyday lives to owning unimaginable wealth? Some of them started with raw talent like singing, acting, or playing sports. Others began with big ideas, using their imagination to create something completely new. But no matter how they started, they all have one thing in common. They found a way to turn what they loved doing into billions of dollars. In this video, we're going to take you on an exciting journey through the lives of the top 10 richest celebrities in the world in 2025. You'll get to see not just the numbers behind their wealth, but the stories of how they made it happen. You'll learn about the challenges they faced, the bold risks they took, and the amazing victories that changed their lives forever. By the end, you'll understand how ordinary people, with the right mix of talent, courage, and determination, became some of the richest stars on the planet. At number 10 on our list is none other than Magic Johnson. Magic wasn't just any basketball player, he was a true legend with the Los Angeles Lakers. Fans everywhere admired him for his incredible skills on the court, his friendly personality, and the energy he brought to every game. People loved watching him play, and he quickly became one of the most famous athletes in the world. But here's the interesting part: basketball wasn't where Magic made most of his fortune. After he retired from the game, he decided to take on a completely different challenge: business. He invested in movie theaters, restaurants, and even sports teams. Each of these ventures came with big risks. Some people thought he was crazy to step into areas he wasn't familiar with. But Magic approached business with the same confidence and determination he had on the basketball court. Over time, each smart decision and investment added up. Step by step, he built a business empire that grew stronger and stronger. Today, Magic Johnson's fortune is estimated at $1.5 billion. Proving that his talent for winning didn't end when he left the court. Magic's journey is a powerful reminder that true success comes from courage, smart choices, and the willingness to keep winning, even in a completely new game. Coming in at number 9 is the incredibly talented Taylor Swift. Taylor began her journey as a young country singer, with a gift for writing songs that came straight from her heart. From the very beginning, people could feel the honesty and emotion in her music, capturing hearts and drawing the world's attention. Her songs spoke to millions, and she built a loyal fanbase that has followed her journey ever since. But Taylor's wealth didn't come from talent alone. It grew when she decided to take control of her own music. In a bold move, she started re-recording her old albums, creating what she calls Taylor's versions. This allowed her to own her art and profit from it fully. On top of that, her Eras tour shattered records around the world, turning every performance into a massive financial success. Through smart choices and determination, Taylor Swift transformed her passion for music into a fortune. Today, her net worth is estimated at around $1.6 billion. Her story is a powerful reminder that standing up for yourself, protecting what you create, and believing in your talent can turn passion into real power. At number 8, we have Peter Jackson, the brilliant filmmaker best known as the mastermind behind The Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit movie trilogies. Peter grew up with a vivid imagination. As a child in New Zealand, he dreamed of magical worlds, epic battles, and adventures far beyond everyday life. What started as a love for storytelling and filmmaking slowly grew into a career that would change his life in the film industry forever. When he brought J.R.R. Tolkien's legendary stories to the big screen, audiences around the globe were blown away. The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit weren't just movies. They became worldwide phenomena. The films made billions of dollars in theaters, won multiple Academy Awards, and secured Peter Jackson's place among the greatest directors of all time. But Peter's success didn't end with his movies. He also co-founded Weta Digital, a groundbreaking special effects company that brought his fantasy worlds to life with stunning detail. Weta quickly became one of the top visual effects studios in the world, working not just on Peter's films, but on other Hollywood blockbusters as well. Years later, when Peter sold Weta Digital, it added another massive boost to his fortune. Today, Peter Jackson's net worth is estimated at around $1.7 billion. His story proves that when you combine vision, creativity, and persistence, you can build entire worlds. And in the process, create incredible wealth. At number 7 on our list is Kim Kardashian, a name almost everyone in the world recognizes. Kim Kardashian first rose to fame through reality television, starring in Keeping Up with the Kardashians. At the time, many people thought her fame would fade away. But Kim Kardashian had something bigger in mind. Instead of letting fame come and go, she decided to turn it into something lasting, an empire. She used her platform to launch powerful businesses. With KKW Beauty, she created a cosmetics line that quickly became a favorite for millions of fans. Later, she introduced SKKN by Kim, a skincare brand built around her personal style and beauty routines. But perhaps her biggest success came with Skims, her clothing and shapewear company. Skims grew into a billion-dollar brand, proving that Kim Kardashian was more than a celebrity. She was a business powerhouse. Each step she took came with risks. Every decision, from branding to business deals, was closely watched and often criticized. But Kim remained confident and strategic, turning her influence into real power. Today, Kim Kardashian's net worth is estimated at $1.7 billion. Her journey proves that fame doesn't just have to be about recognition or popularity. It can be transformed into power, influence, and incredible wealth when combined with vision and determination. At number 6 we have Jay-Z, a man whose journey is nothing short of inspiring. Jay-Z was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. Life wasn't easy for him in the beginning. He grew up in a tough neighborhood where opportunities were scarce. But music became his escape and his weapon. With his sharp lyrics, unique voice, and unstoppable drive, he rose from local rap battles to becoming one of the greatest names in hip-hop. But Jay-Z didn't stop at being just an artist. He understood early on that music could open doors to something much bigger, business. So he sold millions of albums, launched his own record label, and later built his own streaming platform. Title: Beyond music, he stepped into industries that many rappers had never touched. He invested in liquor brands like Armand de Brignac Champagne and Dusk Cognac, both of which turned into massive successes. He also placed early investments in companies like Uber, and even built an impressive art collection worth millions. Every move he made required strategy, courage, and vision. Jay-Z proved that success isn't just about talent. It's about knowing how to use that talent to create opportunities, expand into new fields, and multiply wealth. Today, Jay-Z's net worth is estimated at $2.5 billion, making him not only one of the richest musicians alive but also one of the smartest business minds in the entertainment world. His story is a lesson that while talent can get you noticed, smart decisions are what truly build an empire. Halfway through our list, at number 5 we find Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon is the man who transformed professional wrestling from a small regional attraction into a global entertainment empire. Before Vince took control, wrestling was popular in certain parts of the United States, but it wasn't the worldwide spectacle we know today. Vince had a bigger vision. He believed wrestling could be more than just matches in small arenas. It could be entertainment on the same level as movies and sports combined. Under his leadership, WWE World Wrestling Entertainment became a household name. With larger-than-life characters, dramatic storylines, and massive live events like WrestleMania, WWE captured audiences all around the world. Vince took risks that others thought were impossible. He invested heavily in television, pay-per-view events, and global tours. Each risk came with the possibility of failure, but time and again, those bold moves brought enormous rewards. Years later, Vince pushed the business even further. WWE merged into TKO Group Holdings, which combined WWE with the UFC, Ultimate Fighting Championship, under one powerful company. This deal made the empire even bigger, securing its place as a giant in the sports and entertainment industry. Today, Vince McMahon's net worth is estimated at $3 billion. His story proves that vision, determination, and fearless leadership can turn an idea into an empire that lasts for decades. Vince didn't just build a business. He created a legacy that will continue to entertain generations to come. At number 4 we have Oprah Winfrey, a woman whose name has become a symbol of success, influence, and inspiration. Oprah's story begins in poverty. She grew up in rural Mississippi, raised by her grandmother, and faced hardship from a very young age. Life was not easy, but even as a child, Oprah had a gift for speaking and connecting with people. She discovered that her voice could inspire, encourage, and move others. And that gift would one day change her life, and the lives of millions around the world. Her big break came with the Oprah Winfrey Show, a daytime talk show that grew into one of the most popular and influential programs in television history. Week after week, millions tuned in not just to be entertained, but to hear Oprah's wisdom, empathy, and authenticity. She wasn't just a host, she became a trusted friend to her audience. But Oprah didn't stop at television. She built a media empire. She launched the Oprah magazine, co-founded a TV network called OWN, Oprah Winfrey Network, and expanded into movies, publishing, and real estate. With each step, she turned her influence into opportunity and her vision into long-lasting wealth. None of this came easily. Behind every success were years of sacrifice, setbacks, and relentless hard work. But Oprah's determination, resilience, and ability to connect with people helped her rise above every challenge. Today, Oprah Winfrey's net worth is estimated at $3 billion. Her journey is a powerful reminder that trust, vision, and resilience are the true foundations for building an empire. She proves that no matter where you start, with the right mindset and persistence, you can change your story and the world. And number 3 on our list is Michael Jordan, a name that has become legendary not just in basketball but in the world of business as well. Michael Jordan is widely considered the greatest basketball player of all time. During his career with the Chicago Bulls, he led his team to 6 NBA championships, thrilling fans with his unmatched skill, determination, and competitive spirit. His incredible dunks, clutch performances, and never-give-up attitude made him a global icon. But while his success on the court made him famous, it was his choices off the court that made him one of the richest athletes in history. Jordan partnered with Nike to create the Air Jordan sneakers, a brand that quickly became a cultural phenomenon. Even decades later, Air Jordans remain some of the most popular and profitable shoes in the world, bringing in billions of dollars. Michael also expanded his wealth through ownership and investments. He became the majority owner of the Charlotte Hornets, turning his passion for basketball into a business venture. Beyond sports, he made smart investments in companies and industries that continued to grow his fortune. Each step carried risk, but Jordan's fearless mindset, the same one he used on the basketball court, guided him through business as well. Today, Michael Jordan's net worth is estimated at $3.5 billion. His journey proves that winning isn't just about games or championships. It's a mindset, a way of approaching life with confidence, strategy, and determination. Michael Jordan showed the world that true champions win both on and off the court. And number 2 we find George Lucas, the creative genius who gave the world one of the most beloved universes in film history, Star Wars. George wasn't born into wealth or privilege. As a young man, he was fascinated by stories, technology, and the magic of movies. He dreamed of creating worlds that could transport people beyond their everyday lives, into places filled with adventure, heroes, and battles between good and evil. That dream came to life when he created Star Wars. The first film, released in 1977, wasn't just a success. It became a worldwide phenomenon. Audiences fell in love with Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, Princess Leia, and the galaxy far, far away. But George did something few directors had ever done. He held on to the rights for the films and the merchandise. That one decision changed his life forever. From toys and clothing to video games and collectibles, the Star Wars brand exploded, earning billions of dollars and creating a cultural empire that stretched across generations. And George didn't stop there. He also created Indiana Jones and built Lucasfilm, one of the most successful movie production companies in the world, along with Industrial Light and Magic, a groundbreaking visual effects studio that changed the way movies were made. Then, in 2012, George made another life-changing decision. He sold Lucasfilm to Disney for more than $4 billion, a deal that secured his place among the richest filmmakers in the world. Today, George Lucas's net worth is estimated at $5.1 billion. His story is proof that imagination alone is powerful, but when combined with smart business choices, it can build an empire and a fortune beyond what anyone could imagine. And finally, at number 1 we have Steven Spielberg, the richest celebrity in 2025, and one of the greatest filmmakers the world has ever known. For decades, Spielberg has been the man behind some of the most unforgettable movies in history. His films, Jaws, Jurassic Park, Indiana Jones, Saving Private Ryan, and so many more, have touched the hearts of generations. Whether it was the thrill of a shark attack, the wonder of an alien friend, or the adventure of exploring lost worlds, Spielberg had a gift for turning stories into experiences that stayed with people forever. But what truly set Spielberg apart was not just his talent as a director, but also his vision as a businessman. He co-founded Amblin Entertainment, a production company that produced some of Hollywood's biggest hits. Later, he helped create DreamWorks Studios, which became a major player in the film industry. His studio deals, production partnerships, and clever investments brought him wealth far beyond what directing alone could provide. Over the years, Spielberg also invested in media, technology, and theme parks. His influence reached far beyond the movie theater, making him not only a master storyteller but also a sharp entrepreneur. Each project and partnership multiplied his fortune, proving that creativity and business can go hand in hand. Today, Steven Spielberg's net worth is estimated at $5.3 billion. His journey shows us that storytelling is more than just art. It can be a legacy, passed down from one generation to the next. And with the right vision, that legacy can also create extraordinary wealth. These 10 celebrities didn't just become rich. They dreamed, they risked, and they turned passion into empires. Who inspired you the most? Comment below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to The Winning Celebs for more amazing stories about the world's biggest stars.